PayPal story, PayPal reversing the decision to fine users $2,500 if they violate the terms of service, meaning that they are going to fine you if you come out with something that they disagree with and they decide is misinformation. Peter Thiel is a founder of PayPal. What's going on there?
Oh, it's so crazy. It is just so crazy. You know, as soon as I saw that, Maria, I sent out a tweet and I said, I will be putting a stop to this very soon. And then PayPal reversed course 4 or 5 hours later. So look at that. Look how effective I'm being already. And I'm not even in the U.S. Senate.
Well, what does that mean?
No, seriously,
what are you
I'm going to make this
about
unthinkable.
We
need
a
digital
bill of rights. If in fact you are
we need
Senator
a digital
in
bill of
Arizona?
rights. We need to ban companies at that level, at that size, especially if they're touching banking or if they're in social media. We're going to ban these companies from discriminating against users because of the political content of their speech. That's how we treat the phone company, right? Verizon can't go and listen to you and I have a telephone conversation and say, ooh, that's too conservative. No, let's shut it down. They'd probably love to do that. We won't let them do that. So why on earth aren't we regulating Facebook and Google in that same way? You can't let a non-bank lender at the size of PayPal just discriminate against people and decide what's misinformation and fine them? No, I'm sorry. We should make that unthinkable, and we're going to make that illegal once we take back Congress and the White House, certainly.
All right, we will be watching that. Blake.
Welcome to the Crypto Teacher. And you know I come back with that video just to make you think. And guys, we have PayPal backtracking on a $2,500 fine for misinformation that was sent out in error. Now, guys, we know the NWO does not send out things like this in error. They're trying to feel the pulse of the people. See what type of reaction they get. And you heard the politicians say the internet needs a Bill of Rights. Why does it need a Bill of Rights? Because majority of everything on the internet is going to be done by an algorithm, not an actual person. Remember, guys, the sheep, the sleep actually read these articles are on Twitter conversating with bots. And once the metaverse and virtual world is done being built, these bots will have their own avatars. So you're not going to be able to tell what's real versus fake. Remember, the NWO pays billions and billions of dollars to these think tanks to plan out the sheep's lives. This PayPal move was a calculated step. And we know the Republicans are about to take over. And we know Republicans have their agenda, Democrats have their agenda, but those who are conscious know that they're on the same page. But the only way the Hegelian dialectic works, if it seems like they're on a different agenda, a different plan, but we all know they're on the same plan. The bird needs both wings to fly. But when it comes to the Republicans, we all know they're all about business, taking care of the wealthy. And what did Biden do? Even though we know it was the NWO's doing, but that 15% tax on corporations are going to force mass layoffs for 23 and 24. But we know the NWO caused the problem, wait for the reaction, run in with the solution. What is the solution? Robots, algorithms, and drones take over the economy, pay each other with crypto, and the sheep go inside the metaverse. And by PayPal releasing this information, gets the conversation going that the internet need a Bill of Rights, but we all know it's for the bots. Because the politicians know it's time to build a fourth industrial revolution. All about Freemasonry. And remember, the Crypto Teacher told you, because he knows when it comes to the New World Order, it's all planned out. You have a wonderful day.
Uber, Bitcoin, self-driving cars. Combine those three together, and you have the self-owning taxi. A car that is a corporation that owns itself, pays for the car lease, the car insurance, and the gasoline from the revenues it makes, giving passengers a ride, and there's not a single human involved in that matter.
We're going to a different economy, and we're going to be learning more about that as we go, but clearly we're learning that things can be done from remote locations. We're learning that technology can replace people even more than we thought.
We're not going back to the same economy. We're recovering, but to a different economy, and it'll be one that is more leveraged to technology. And I worry that that is going to make it even more difficult than it was for many workers.
In Silicon Valley, and my friends who work in technology know that what we did to the manufacturing workers, we are now going to do to the retail workers, the call center workers, the fast food workers, the truck drivers, and then even bookkeepers, accountants, insurance agents, lawyers, and on through the economy. So what happened to the manufacturing workers is a very clear sign.
This effort. And China has big plans for this. They intend to seed their digital yuan into the global environment by giving it away to visitors at next winter's Olympics. When they arrive at the airport, they're going to get yuan digital wallets. They're going to receive digital yuan. They're going to use it throughout their visits to Beijing, and then they're going to take it back to their home countries. They see this as a huge advantage. Why? Because who controls the underlying protocols, who controls the underlying standards of the future of money will control the future of money.
Most powerful person in the world is the storyteller. The storyteller sets the vision, values, and agenda of an entire generation to come. Steve Jobs. And guys, you know I truly believe in this. When you look at the New World Order, they're the storytellers. And that's the reason why I wrote my New World Order book. But guys, now it's time to change the current generation. And I wrote 3 kids' books. You know I love the Trinity because I understand the power that's in it. So I have 3 books. We have an opportunity to change the generation, to educate, not just me, but I want to show you that I take action on a daily basis. And I want you to take action on a daily basis. Whether it's your job, whether it's in your community, we have an opportunity right now to educate the masses. I posted this on my Twitter account. Please share, but this is a short clip of the 3 books. There's going to be a clothing line and action figures. Please get these books for your kids, nephews, cousins, friends, so therefore we can start the re-education now. Because as we see, the 4th Industrial Revolution foundation is definitely here. Robots, algorithms, drones, taking humanity out the picture. We have to re-educate. But let's get into the video.
Part 1. King Joshua and Grandma Tam save the village. Part 2. King Joshua and Grandma Tam save New York from COVID-33. Part 3. King Joshua and Grandma Tam goes to China.
It's mandatory to get part 1, part 2, and part 3 of this series. It's time to re-educate Generation Z.